Do want to welcome everybody in tonight to Lexington Catholic High School for this big game between Madison Central and Lexington Catholic. Hey, it's William Warfield here with you as we bring you this game live here on the network. So glad you guys could join us here tonight. I got my glasses on. I can see down there. And the lower half of the arena is starting to pack up here in Lexington. And got cheerleaders for both teams out here. Big regional battle between these two. Brandon Salzman was missing for a couple weeks of the season there with being out off the sideline. So 14-6 on the season, Lexington Catholic. Now that he's back, hey, they're doing pretty amazing. Not saying that Coach Heisenbuttle and Coach Grimmy and Coach Mendenhall and the rest of those guys didn't hold it down while he was gone, but you can tell that these Knights are a different team now that he is back. So exciting basketball you can expect from this Lexington Catholic team. And then Coach Alan Feldhouse, the legend, if you will. I use that word lightly. I call Gary Ball legend. Alan Feldhouse, he's a legend as well when you think about coaches here in the state of Kentucky. 23-2 on the season is his Madison Central Indians. They're out of that 44th district coming into this ball game, I believe, number one in the state, depending on what rankings you look at, and rightfully so. They've, again, only lost 2 games on the season. Their big guy that's having an outstanding season, Jake Feldhouse, just an amazing talent. A lot of the big schools are starting to really check him out and pay a lot of attention to this Madison Central group. Lexington Catholic, on the other hand, when you talk about those guys, Max Mayer, let me get that right. He's got a lot of looks right now, and so does Everett Stewart. Everett Stewart actually had some colleges checking him out, some universities. Just the last game that we had noticed that were in here, checking that young man out too. So Hank Woodall, when you talk about that fella, such a presence inside the paint, difference maker there for Lexington Catholic. He's going to have his hands full here tonight, though, with all these Madison Central guys. Will Richardson, Cam Steele. I mentioned Jake Feldhouse. What about Luke Asher and then Grayson Burton? All those guys, that's probably your starting 5 there for Madison Central. A phenomenal group. They got speed. They got shooting ability, and they are just impressive. But, again, the Feldhouse kid who wears that number 20 jersey, Woodall's going to have his hands full inside the paint with him tonight. It's going to be an interesting matchup. 20-41 if you're looking at home watching it. I'm excited. I've been thinking about it all day. Some things you just wake up and just excited about this game tonight. I was excited to come here tonight to check it out, and here we are. So let's get this thing on. I'm excited. I know you guys are too. We're going to step out just for a moment. We'll be right back here live from Lexington Catholic here in just a few moments. Back here at Lexington Catholic, William Warfield here with you. We're counting down. I'm multitasking. I'm doing the video boards and the live stream. UK Healthcare, I want to thank those fine folks for all they do for us here on the network. Also, Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack, a prep spin. By the way, UK Healthcare, the official healthcare provider of Prep Spin as well, official sports medicine provider in addition to that. So thank you very much to those fine folks. Clark's Pump and Shop, the official fuel of Prep Spin. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. There's a location right down Clay's Mill Road for all you folks out there that are wanting to check that out. So we're going to have introductions. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to give you guys some play-by-play tonight. How about that? And before I do that, I want to give some shout-outs here to the Curtis family watching back at home. We appreciate you guys. They've got a cheerleader for Madison Central over here watching the game or participating in the game tonight. And then also want to give a shout-out to the Madden family watching tonight. Lexington Catholic fan, Sam, appreciate you. He's one of the assistant softball coaches with the middle school team here at Lexington Catholic. And I know he's a big fan of these nights as well. So thank you all for tuning in. I'll be right here, but you'll just hear the sounds of the gym as the cheerleading team for Lexington Catholic about to do the national anthem here for Lexington Catholic.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lexington Catholic High School. As we begin, please stand for our pregame prayer as you are able, followed immediately by the national anthem. The prayer this evening presented by Lexington Catholic head coach Brandon Salzman, and the anthem by a group of Lexington Catholic cheerleaders tonight.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Good and gracious God, thank you for another wonderful day. Please bless all the spectators, fans, officials, and players in tonight's game. Please help everyone get home safely. In your name we pray, amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the most bursting in them, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
All right.
Basketball action tonight's game featuring Madison Central Indians and tonight's Lexington Catholic. And introducing the starting lineups. All of the visitors on the scoreboard in the red uniforms, the Indians and their starters. At guard number 4, Will Richardson. At guard number 10, Cam Steele.
Richardson, Steele,
Center number 20,
Jake Feldhouse, Luke Asher, and Grayson Burton, the starting lineup for Madison Central.
Asher. Also in forward number 24, Grayson Burton. Head coach of the Indians, Alan Feldhouse. And now, introducing the home team on the scoreboard tonight in the white uniforms and knights. And their starters at guard number 74, Jack Gambrell.
It's Jack Gambrell, 5'10" senior for Lexington Catholic.
Guard number 15, Jacob Holland.
Jacob Holland, a 6'2" junior, getting the start.
Number 23, Everett Stewart.
Everett Stewart, 6'8" sophomore.
And forward number 24, Max Maher.
Max Maher, a 6'6" senior.
Number 31, Hank Woodall.
And Hank Woodall, 6'4" senior. Coach Salzman taking on Coach Feldhouse here in this one.
Nick Conway. Good luck to both teams.
All right, here we go. And the tip won by Madison Central as they move right to left on your screen with the ball right now is Cam Steele, who gives it up there quickly to Richardson. Steele over to the right side. Driving there, baseline, kicking it back out was Burton. They look inside, and we're going to have a foul underneath as Grayson Burton was fouled. We'll wait and see who that is on. It's on Maher. Maher picks up a quick foul to start this one. 20 seconds off the clock. Free throw on its way and good there by Burton. Grayson Burton. We measure him in there at 6'5". This free throw, that one good. So Madison Central out to a 2-0 lead to start this one off. Holland going to inbound for the Knights, and here's Gambrell. Gambrell going to bring the ball up the floor here for Lexington Catholic, being picked up by Cam Steele. Maher getting it in there to Holland. Holland kicks out to Gambrell. They kick it back over to Stewart. Stewart going to put the ball on the floor, and he had the ball blocked there. And Madison Central back the other way quickly. A foul going to be called on Lexington Catholic as Luke Asher got ahead of the pack and was fouled. Holland going to pick up his first foul of the game. 2 quick fouls for Lexington Catholic to begin this one. It's ESPN night tonight with the student body over there. I see Wasick over there at the table. I don't know who the other guys are just off the top of my head, but both of those free throws are good. Gambrell going to dribble the ball up. Brady Wasick, outstanding football player for Lexington Catholic. He looks like he's the head of the Sports Center table over there for Lexington Catholic student body. But here's Woodall. Woodall going to put the ball down, and again, he's going one-on-one with Feldhouse. Kicks it out. Here's Maher. Maher to his right, trying to make a move in there. He's on Feldhouse, and a little short on that reverse. Gambrell, the smallest guy on the court, working inside the paint, but he had the ball but was wrapped around. So Lexington Catholic will have it back. Possession arrow favoring the Knights on the tie-up. Gambrell kicks it in. Holland. Holland's open for the three. Right corner, and it's good. Jacob Holland. Cam Steele with it. Richardson, nice puck inside as he got his man on the baseline, Burton, but Burton left it off the rim. Holland going to get called for the foul here for Lexington Catholic. Holland looking up at Coach Salzman, can't believe it. That's 2 quick ones for him. Steele going to inbound. Watching the game live here on Prep Spin. Left side 3 on the way. That one too strong by Asher. Here comes Lexington Catholic. Gambrell, a little pause in his dribble. He's going one-on-one there with Cam Steele. Stewart Left-hand dribble, left the ball behind. Here comes Madison Central back the other way. Steele goes to his right over there to Burton. Burton kicks it inside to Asher. They kick it back out to Steele. Steele buries the three. 7-3, Madison Central with the lead to start this one. 5:45 on the clock. Gambrell with the ball. He's looking back at Coach Salzman. Trying to get some direction here as he backs it back up here on the logo. Kicks it over to Holland. Holland over here to Maher. Woodall calling for it. Maher elects not to give it to him. Maher goes left-hand dribble. One-on-one against Burton. Puts it up too strong, and Feldhouse clears a rebound. Out to Steele. Steele looking ahead up head, and he got his man Luke Asher as Asher got ahead of the pack once again. Those runouts for Madison Central have been deadly so far. Here's Gambrell. He's going to hand it over to Holland. Woodall kicks it back out to Holland. Three on the way. Three good. Holland buries the second one. 9-6 our score. Holland's got all 6 points for the Knights. 2 threes. Central working the ball back out top here to Steele. They look over the right side. Richardson takes the three off the back of the rim. Big rebound there by Feldhouse. Feldhouse threw it into traffic, and it was all white jerseys. Coming up with that was Stewart. Out ahead to Gambrell. Gambrell gets it ahead there to Maher for the dunk. 9-8 to score. Central on top by 1. Big matchup here in the 11th region tonight. Left side three on the way. That one around and out. Didn't get that one to go was Burton. They say the ball will stay with Madison Central off of Lexington Catholic, according to the official. 9-8, 4:18, first quarter of play here in Lexington. Still getting it out here to Asher. Asher, jump shot, no good. Big rebound, Stewart. Stewart one-handed it, gets it out ahead to Lexington Catholic's Warren. Warren gets it to Maher. Maher fouled as he was going to the rack. Ben Warren, a 6-foot sophomore in the game for Lexington Catholic. As he's a big part of the team. You see him each and every game get some valuable playing time. Maher at the line here for the Knights, trying to tie it up. Free throw is good. 9-9 the score. Again, we appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I know a lot of folks watching tonight. It's free, and couldn't be more happy that we're able to give you this game tonight for free for everybody to see. Thank you so much. 10-9, Lexington Catholic with their first lead of the ball game. Still having trouble out there. Has to kick it over to his tag team partner, Richardson. They look inside. Now Burton. Back to Steele. Steele looking across here to Feldhouse. Feldhouse was open for the three. Decides to drive baseline. Kicks it out. He's got Burton over there. Three no good. Big rebound underneath. Put back Asher no good. Rebound Lexington Catholic. Stewart rips it down. Gets it over to Warren. Warren's got eyes. He gets Maher. Maher was fouled going to the rack. Feldhouse wanted the foul, or wanted the block, excuse me. But the official said, no, you caught him across the wrist. So Maher at the line, going to shoot two. 10-9, Lexington Catholic. This crowd's got peaks and valleys in it. You hear them get loud, then you can hear a pin drop in here. Then they get loud again. 11-9, Lexington Catholic. Maher's second free throw on the way, and it is no good. Big rebound, Feldhouse. Feldhouse gives it to Steele, and Steele will run the point here for Madison Central. Got two icons on the sideline here. Salzman and Feldhouse. Steele thought about three. He's going to give it there to Richardson. Back to Steele. They're working around the horn. Here's a right side three. No good there by Burton. Rebound, Lexington Catholic. Knights stuck Will Wheeler in the ball game during that last free throw by Maher. Speaking of Maher, he goes floater, couldn't get it to go. Big rebound, Woodall. Woodall backing up Feldhaus. Feldhaus like a brick wall there, and he blocks the shot. Feldhaus able to track it down. That's a big-time matchup tonight with Woodall and Feldhaus. We got the irresistible force and the unmovable object, if you will, just like WrestleMania 3 when Hulk Hogan faced the Giant there in the Pontiac Silverdome. You got that tonight here at Lexington Catholic. 11-9 the score. I just took everybody back to their childhood on that reference. I know I took myself back to mine. I remember that very, very vividly. Madison Central with the basketball. They trail by 2. There's Feldhaus with the ball. Feldhaus kicks it back out. A little wild pass there to Richardson, but Richardson able to contain. And he did travel, though. He was looking for Cam Steele, and in the process, shuffled his feet according to the official. The officials getting younger and younger out here. They look like they could be playing in the game. Well, 2 of the 3 anyway look like they could be out there. We need young officials, no doubt about it. We need more officials. Here's a 3 on the way, Warren, and he buries it. Warren knocking it down from downtown Lexington, 14-9. Lexington Catholic on top. Steele with the ball. Steele kicks it inside. They work it over to the right side. Richardson 3, no good. He had a hand all up in his grill from Stewart. Here's a pickoff here by Lexington Catholic. Will Wheeler came up with the steal for the Knights. Max Maher. He's going to hand it off there to Ben Warren. And Ben Warren looking over to Coach Salzman like, what do you want me to do? Maher with it. They get it into Stewart. Stewart, he put his elbow out there, kind of gave him a little bit of space. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Lexington Catholic, it looks like. They're watching this down in the concession stand, I'm being told. They tried to go lob in there to Maher. Didn't work out. Flugner in the ball game now for Lexington Catholic. They're trying to put big bodies on this Feldhaus kid. Feldhaus able to get the rebound again. And here come the Indians of Madison Central. Richardson kicks it over to Steele. Steele looking. They had Asher there. They kick it back around. We're working a little triangle offense here as they got it inside, and getting the bucket there for Madison Central was Luke Asher. 14-11. What an action-packed first half this is. First quarter, excuse me. I'm sure the second quarter will be the same way as Warren taking his time as he gives it back over to Maher. 15 seconds on the clock. Under 10 seconds. Maher spins, goes floater, misses to the left there. And Feldhaus will take the half-court shot. The horn will sound, and we are headed to the second quarter of play here in Lexington. Your score, 14-11. Lexington Catholic up by 3.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
This is where worry turns into relief. Where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts For the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare. The power of advanced.
Second quarter of play about to go down here in Lexington as they put 8 minutes up on the board. And here we go, Madison Central with the basketball. 14-11, Lexington Catholic on top by 3. Still going to hand it up to Richardson. They look down to Asher. Asher's pass almost broken up there by Warren, but still has it. They go lob inside and a bucket in there for Grayson Burton. Excuse me. Grayson Burton with the bucket. 14-13, a 1-point lead. Nice pass inside, and Warren puts it up and in for Lexington Catholic. Maher on the assist with a laser pass inside the paint. 16-13. Feldhouse has kind of got that double team on him, spins around and still got the bucket. Jake Feldhouse, nice move. 16-15 the score. That was a college move right there. Here's Warren. Warren a pull up. Jump shot, nothing but net. 18-15 the score. 6:50 on the clock left to go here in this first half of play. William Warfield here with you. The king of stream as Asher turns around 3, no good. Rebound came out to Richardson off the tap by Lexington Catholic. Feldhouse will take a 3. That is good. Big man's got range, looks at Flugner as he's going down the floor and says, I just got you. 18-18, tie ball game. Flugner with it. He kicks it over to Maher. Maher, he's got options, goes to his right. Help comes out with Feldhouse. They kick it back out to Warren. Warren, nice look inside Flugner. Flugner, little turnaround, try to get the shot up, and he does. He got it to fall. Flugner, an unorthodox shot, but got it to fall. 20-18. Lexington Catholic on top, 5:50 on the clock. I could see these two in the district championship, or excuse me, in the regional championship. They won't meet in the district. You got one from the 43rd, the other one from the 44th, so that definitely won't happen. But a regional championship, you could definitely see them in. It's a high probability, the way that both teams are playing right now. Can't count out some of them other teams, but certainly you could see this matchup. 20-18 the score, Lexington Catholic on top. Woodall's going to give it over to Flugner. Got two big bodies in there with Woodall and Flugner. Here's a 3 on the way. Warren, and he's on fire right now. Will Warren knocking it down. 23-18. Lexington Catholic on top. They look, oh, what a lob in there to Feldhouse. He looks over to the student body and just gives them that look as he throws that one down. It was a great look. Feldhouse has got a little bit of that hop in his step. But the way he stared down the dungeon, they call the dungeon over there. He got cut on the arm as he threw that one down, I guess scratched. And he went over to the sideline, and, of course, Lexington Catholic student body giving it back to him, saying, he's a baby. Oh, this was going to be a classic tonight, I'm telling you. By the time we hit that fourth quarter, y'all better strap on your seatbelts. Let's get that big-time feel tonight. Free throw on the way there by Feldhouse is good. 23-21, Catholic on top by 2. Warren with the basketball. Now Flugner. Flugner has it picked away almost by Feldhaus. Flugner got it back, kicks it over to Stewart. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Feldhaus on the far side. And here comes Feldhaus. He handles the rock. Kicks it over to his teammate there who's in the ball game, Joseph Powers. Now Richardson. As he kicks it back over to Burton, back out top to Powers. They go inside. Pass was low, and a foul going to be called on Flugner, it looks like. Flugner not liking the call from the official. 23-21. Maher back in the ball game. Here's Powers out top as he kicks it over to Richardson. Richardson looking over for the lob. Once again, they go weak side, no good. A wild weak side lay-in attempt. But Madison Central somehow came out with a basketball, and they got the and one. On the bucket right there was Luke Asher. Did not give up on the play and threw one up as he was falling down. Got the and one. Let's see if he can complete it here. As Gary Ball would say, the soup and the sandwich. I hope you're watching tonight, Legend, as bringing you this game here tonight live on the network. Gary Ball, missed that guy. He'll be with us during the playoffs. Looking forward to having him back as Warren going to be fouled as he was going to the rack, and Powers is going to pick up the foul there for Madison Central. 24-23. 24-23 the score. Madison Central up by 1. Warren can tie it up here. Free throw on the way. Free throw good. We're all tied up. Both Madison Central and Lexington Catholic big-time performers there at Nationals. And, of course, Madison Central won the state championship in cheerleading. Congratulations to them. And that's Coach Feldhaus's wife that is the head coach of the cheerleading team. So congratulations to them. Lexington Catholic going to come up with a steal. Maher, showtime, coming at you. Maher with the slam off the pick. 27-24, Lexington Catholic. Powers with the basketball, kicks it to Richardson. Richardson looking, gives it to Powers. They kick it back baseline here to Feldhaus. Feldhaus dribbling to his right, kicks it back out. Asher had it taken away. Warren came up with a steal, looking up ahead. Maher's got it. Maher kicks it out, right side, 3 on the way. It's up, and it's good. Big 3 there for Lexington Catholic's Will Wheeler, the 6'2" sophomore, knocking it down. 30-24, Lexington Catholic. Here's a 3, Central, no good. Battle for the board. Flugner, he had a hold of it, and so did Madison Central, according to the official right there, as Luke Asher had it wrapped up as well. Possession arrow favors Lexington Catholic. So the Knights will have the ball. Flugner had 2 hands around it. Asher had his hand up underneath, still on the basketball. A tie ball is what they call. And that was rightfully so, as Warren will the floater, no good. Battle for it as you had nothing but red jerseys in there. 3 of them all collided inside the paint on that rebound. Here comes Feldhaus. Powers. Powers had to pick up his dribble. They thought he walked over there, according to the student body. Feldhaus inside. Feldhaus one-on-one. Couldn't get it to fall. Woodhall going to get called for the foul. Woodhall put a body on him. There's not a whole bunch you can do with this Feldhaus kid, as you'll probably be seeing him play on the SEC network one day, as he is that good. 30-24, 2:19 left to go here in the first half, as Feldhaus free throw, no good, too strong. You know, he reminds me a lot. He reminds me a lot of the young man that was the number 1 pick for Dallas. That free throw, good. Give a shout out to Myron Perdochi watching tonight. Myron, good to have you on, buddy. Good to hear from you. 30-25, Lexington Catholic on top. Cooper Flagg, that's who I was thinking about. Took me a second to think about it. The Feldhouse kind of reminds me of that as he clears that rebound. Warren tried to get the charge call. No call from the officials. Powers has it. Powers had it picked. Warren came up with a steal. Here's Stewart. Kicks it out, but Cam Steele, he's there to intercept. Back the other way. Asher going right to the coast, and he's going to be fouled. Luke Asher going to be fouled. Knights fans not liking the call. Vel Martin watching tonight. We appreciate you, sir. Thanks for the tweet. Free throw, no good. 30-25 the score. 1:42 left to go here in this first half of play. We got Madison Central, Lexington Catholic here on Prep Spin tonight. You know it's a big game when you got the cheerleaders here for a non-district game. In 11th region, big showcase game here tonight. Warren let the man go by him, pulls up for the jump shot, no good. One-handed rebound there by Feldhouse. Still has it. 30-26 to score. 1:13 left to go here in the first half. Surprisingly, there's not been many timeouts as Feldhouse again throws one down and again looks over at the student body and taunts him. 30-28 to score. Both dunks have been on the opposite side of the student body on those lobs, and every time he hangs on the rim and taunts the student body. You got to love it, though. I love the showmanship. Right side three. No good. Rebound, Lexington Catholic. Maher has it. Maher, little floater up there underneath and got it to go. 32-28, Lexington Catholic. Here's Steele with the basketball. They're back up and down the court. I mean, they're quick up and down the court here tonight. I love the pace to it. They go inside. Here's Asher. Asher off the glass. Just made a deposit there with the Whitaker bank shot. 32-30. Warren has it. Want to give a shout out to Roberts Insurance. Roberts Insurance, insuring the fine state of Kentucky. Roberts Insurance. Appreciate those guys. As we got a foul call against Madison Central. Coach Feldhouse said, what did they do? What exactly did they do? And Feldhouse still arguing with the official. And Coach Salzman wants a 30-second timeout to set something up here. I don't blame him. Coach Salzman had to get up into the official's ears. He was getting a ton from Feldhouse. And Allen's still talking to that official over there. I think he's hurting the guy's feelings right there as he's walking away. And now the official's smiling with the other official about it. And I mean, did he have a fair case? Maybe. Nonetheless, Lexington Catholic's ball. 1.1 seconds on the clock. 32-30. Catholic trying to get something up here before the end of the half. Let's see if they can do something. There's Warren going to set the inbound. He's got Wheeler. Wheeler's going to pop the three. It's up. Too strong. We're going to halftime. So at the half, our score, 32-30. Lexington Catholic on top of Madison Central here in Lexington. We're going to step out. We'll be back. Joe Allen on the camera, doing a great job here tonight once again. Been my tag team partner on the camera for a long time, best camera guy in the state. But we're going to step out just for a second. We'll be back here live from Lexington.
Madison.
Jeff, welcome back. We're so glad to see you.
Sorry, run a little bit late, but I got all your beef jerky.
Perfect. On this way, we're gonna get this round crowd over here. Yeah, right.
What am I gonna wear? Sis, are you ready yet? You know Uncle Rick's waiting on us. I'm almost ready.
Them girls are taking forever.
Wait, Keelan? Game?
Girls, you know where we always stop first.
Clark's! Wherever your next adventure takes you, make sure Clark's is your first stop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Mingy Meat Sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingy snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingy Beef Jerky. Hey, Abby, what's the new flavor?
You don't know?
No!
If you don't know, I can't tell you. Jeff, that's mine.
Ooh, baby in here. It's Cajun. Hey, Cy, I gotta find out this flavor. Bourbon, mild, hot, teriyaki. I'm never gonna find this flavor. Regular. Hey, Cy, I think I know the new flavor. Oh, man. It's... I'm so glad to be a part of the Mingy family. For 30 years, Mingy Beef Jerky has given us the finest cuts of hand-sliced beef jerky right here in Paris, Kentucky. I love it so much they gave me my own locker. When I'm in the studio or on the go, Mingy Beef Jerky makes the perfect snack. Don't let yourself get hungry. Enjoy Mingy Beef Jerky, serving Kentucky since 1994.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in seeking, in screening, in knowing, in treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes, in bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
Mingy Meat Sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingy snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingy Beef Jerky.
We are back here at Lexington Catholic High School. William Warfield here with you courtside. Well, I'm kind of like up in the bird's nest, if you will, if there's such a thing here at Lexington Catholic. We got our own little corner here at Lexington Catholic. If you know us and been around us over here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's a great seat. I actually think it's the best seat in the house, honestly. But anyway, we are at halftime. It's a 32-30 ball game. Lexington Catholic on top by 2 against this strong Madison Central team who comes into the game tonight ranked number 1 in the state, depending on what poll you look at. I believe that rightfully deserve to be number 1. But some other folks have some other teams listed as the top team, but that's okay. We're going to refer to them as the number 1 team in the state because I haven't seen anybody better just yet, personally. But again, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and I know a lot of folks watching on different platforms here tonight. So whether you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on the Roku, on the Fire TV, on prepspin.com, wherever you may be, thank you so much. We could not do it without our great partners here on the network. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine, the official healthcare provider of PrepSpin. Look down there, I see Coach Lee Tech and Coach Mike Fields in the house. And, well, not Coach Mike Fields, but Mike Fields in the house. He might have been a coach at some point. We got the famous photographers here tonight. A little bit of everything. As we're under a minute left to go here in this halftime, Catholic coming out now onto the floor. Coach Salzman kept them back there for a long, long time. They're not even going to take any warm-up shots here. They're just ready to roll. We're ready to roll, too, as we take you into this third quarter of play. Joe Allen on camera for me, as I mentioned earlier. Such a great guy that we've been working with forever here on PrepSpin. And certainly wouldn't be the brand we are without Joe Allen. 32-30 the score, 8 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Steele with the basketball for Central as he hands it off to Feldhaus. Feldhaus going to hand it off to his teammate there, Asher, for a brief second. They got it to Richardson. Now back to Feldhaus. 3, rattles in. Feldhaus rattles that 3 in to give his team the lead, 33-32. He does it kind of, I mean, it's loud whenever he throws down those alley-oops, but the rest of his game's kind of silent but loud. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain it. It's like he's just cool, calm, collective. Nothing bugs him. As Holland turns around in the lane, he's going to be fouled. Nothing bothers him, it seems like, down there. Just maybe rattles is a better word for it. Nothing rattles. You got that kind of mindset, I'm telling you, you're good to go. 33-33. Holland's free throw, no good. Got the first one, didn't get the second one. Feldhaus has it. He's quickly out up the court as he hands it to Steele. Back out top here to Feldhaus. Feldhaus hands it up to Richardson. Richardson back over to Feldhaus. Left side 3. They're going there. Is that one a little strong as Stewart comes there. The crowd giving it to him, saying air ball. Here's Maher. Maher goes right to the rack. Could not get it to fall. Big rebound there by Feldhaus. He had Woodall boxed out on that rebound. as Central works it around the horn. Burton going to kick it around again. Here's Steele. Now Richardson. They go back inside to Feldhaus. Feldhaus quickly had that closed off, but still got the bucket and will go to the line. He got that soup and sandwich, Gary Ball, that Rafferty special there on that one. 35-33. Had 3 white jerseys on them. Still got it to fall. This free throw, no good. Woodall clears the board. Here's Holland. Holland kicks it to Gambrill. Gambrill over to his left, he's got Maher. To his right, he's got Woodall. That's who he gives it to, Woodall. One-on-one with Feldhaus. They give it back to Gambrill. Here's Holland, 3. It's up, no good. Battle for the board as Maher came in there, just floating in, got the rebound, lost it out of bounds. 35-33. Central on top of Catholic. 5:52 left to go here in this third quarter of play. Feldhaus backing up Woodall. Woodall gave him a little bit of space, and Feldhaus up off the glass. Got it to go 37-33. Right side 3 on the way. No good. Stewart is fouled, though. Stewart went down as he released it. The foul going to be called on Grayson Burton of Madison Central. So Stewart will have 3 shots here. That free throw good. This free throw on the way. That free throw's good. (37-35). That free throw rattles in. 37-36 the score. 37-36. 5:22 on the clock. Third quarter of play. Central's basketball. They're in the red jerseys with the blue numbers, the white trim. Still on Gambrill here. Little reverse there. Did not go for Burton. Lexington Catholic has it. Gambrill looking up court. He's got Maher. Maher going to pull it back out. Maher drops it off. Woodall. Woodall with the left hand lay-in. Maher to Woodall. Nice little give there to the big fella. 38-37, Catholic on top. We got a foul underneath on Stewart, it looks like. That's going to send to the line for Madison Central, Grayson Burton. So Burton going to go to the line as he was fouled. That's Stewart's first foul of the ball game. Free throw good. $38 all here in the third quarter of play. 4:21 on the clock. This free throw on the way. That free throw is good. So with 4:21 on the clock, 39-38, Madison Central with the lead. Gambrill bringing the ball across the half line here for Lexington Catholic. Gambrill drifts to his left just a little bit. He's got Holland. Holland dribbles with the right hand, kicks it over here to Maher. Maher backing up his man. Maher is going to be called, a foul going to be called. I thought for a second he was going to get called for the walk, but they did call the foul on Luke Asher. Luke Asher picked up his third foul of the ball game. Maher Free throw on the way is good. Bellarmine looking at Maher and at Stewart, from my understanding, as both of them have had visits here. I don't know if it's been official visits or if they just been in the crowd checking them out, but the coaches seem to be interested in both of those fellas. It's kind of a feeder system for Bellarmine when you think about some of the guys, Ben Johnson and, oh man, Doyle. Is that one up underneath? Good there by Burton. 41-40. Holland with it. That ball knocked out from behind. Good play there by Luke Asher. They were looking into Woodall. Luke Asher swung that right hand, hitting the basketball, breaking up the pass. Warren going to inbound for Lexington Catholic. Warren gets it in here to Woodall. Back to Warren. Back to Woodall. Woodall backing up Feldhaus. Goes to his left. Couldn't get it to fall. Feldhaus clears the rebound. Looking up ahead, Richardson. Richardson throws it back out. Gives it to Cam Steele. 41-40. Madison Central on top. They've got the lead in the basketball. That ball punched loose, but it'll stay with Central. Chasing that down was Grayson Burton. Still a reset out top. He's got Warren on him. Here's Grayson Burton as he looked in. Pass was picked off there by Maher. Out ahead to Holland. Holland got the bump. The foul going to be called on Luke Asher, and I believe that's number 4 on Asher. That is number 4 on Luke Asher. Coach Feldhaus once again having a verbal argument with the official. I wouldn't want to be on that end of that conversation, I'll tell you that. Coach Feldhaus is very, very intimidating over on the sideline as Asher sets down. Coming into the ball game was Christian Lawson for Madison Central. 41-40. Feldhaus clears the rebound. Feldhaus one-on-one here with Woodall. Goes to his right, throws up a prayer, did not have an answer, but is fouled. 41-40. 2:48 left to go here, third quarter of play. Give a shout out to Dave Nurnberg watching back at home. Stephanie and Ty watching with him. Appreciate you all. Great athletic director here at Lexington Catholic. 42-40. Feldhaus free throw on the way. That one no good. Big rebound underneath there by Stewart. Gets it to Warren. Warren got eyes up the court here. One-on-one with Steele. Kicks it over to Maher. Maher pointing to Warren, telling them to make a move. Maher waiting on it. He wants him to go in the paint. He drops it off to Holland. Holland back to Maher here. As Maher looks over to Coach Salzman and says, you guys got to cross. You got to cross over here. Now they do. Now there's Warren. Warren had it taken away by Steele. Steele came over there and took it away like a running back, getting it from the quarterback. 42-40. 2:15 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Nice pass underneath. They go reverse. Woodall got a big block there on Burton. Here come the Knights. Maher. He's looking up court. Goes underneath. Had the ball rejected by Feldhaus from behind. Feldhaus with authority on that block. Warren going to inbound it here. 5 second going to be the call against Lexington Catholic. Central will have the ball back. 42-40. I think they're in shock there that Maher had that shot blocked from behind out of nowhere by Feldhaus. They're just all kind of setting around as they go into the zone defense now. Cam Steele. Over to Richardson, back to Steele. Will Richardson over to Feldhouse here. Jake Feldhouse had it on the ground, got it taken away. Maher got a little revenge there. Maher coming back. He hands it off to Warren, and the ball out of play off of Feldhouse. Feldhouse tried to sell the official, but the official right on top of it says, nope, that's Lexington Catholic's ball. Warren looking to inbounds. He gets it into Woodall, back over to Warren. Warren back out to the Lexington Catholic logo, the big LC in the middle. Here's Stewart. Stewart goes right to the rack. He was above it and dropped it in for a little deposit. 42-42. 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter of play. We're all tied up. Cam Steele with the basketball. They go reverse or go lob, but it's broken up. They were looking for the lob in there on the reverse, but broken up by Maher. Maher looking over to Coach Salzman. This is one of those high-energy games where these guys are just gassed right now. Gassed. Both teams. Low-scoring affair, 42-42. As Maher working one-on-one in there with Lawson. Couldn't get it to fall. Woodall trying to battle for it. Chases down the board. And a timeout called by Lexington Catholic. Or did they call timeout? It's going to be a push, a foul going to be called against Madison Central. I thought he was going to get the timeout, but instead the official says no, that was a foul, a push, as Woodall was getting it going out of bounds and was fouled. So Hank Woodall at the line, free throw up and good. Watching the game live here on Prep Spin. So glad we can bring it to you. Thanks to our partners here on the network. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine, the official healthcare provider of Prep Spin. Bingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. There's a left wing three. That one no good. It floated up there for a minute. I thought the bounce was going to come down. Did not. Here's Steele at the buzzer. Got it! Cam Steele knocking it down to end the third quarter of play, 45-43. Madison Central on top. Not quite the Bosley three, but Cam Steele hitting a big 0-3 here in Lexington.
What am I gonna wear?
Sis, are you ready yet? You know Uncle Rick's waiting on us.
I'm almost ready.
Them girls are taking forever.
Wait, Keelan? Game?
Girls, you know where we always stop first.
Clark's! Wherever your next adventure takes you, make sure Clark's is your first stop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Would you like to use your Clark's rewards today?
Yo, Max, you ain't got the Clark's Rewards app?
Prior to the sale, on customer-like conduct for not downloading the Clark's Rewards app.
You really fumbled on this one. Hold on, wait. I think he's going to the monitor.
Please put 20 seconds back on the clock.
Better hurry up and download.
Come on, Max. Let's go. Come on.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
All right, we head to this fourth quarter of play here in Lexington. Watching the game live here on Prep Spin, 45-43, Central on top. Warren with the basketball, kicks it to Holland, three on the quick release, no good. Big rebound underneath by Lawson of Central. He gets it to Feldhouse. Feldhouse coming up the right side. Again, reminds me of that Cooper Flagg guy that was the #1 pick for Dallas that went to Duke. Kids got game. 45-43, and he tried to go for another dunk. Was fouled that time as Flugner Yeah, Flugner didn't want him to dunk on him, so he instead he gave him a good little foul on that one. 45-43, nothing easy from here on out. Everything's going to be earned, if you will. These two teams battling here, 11th region matchup here in Lexington tonight. And it's always usually a classic when these two coaches get together. That free throw good. 47-43, Central on top by 4. Lexington Catholic's Warren with the basketballs. He's going one-on-one with Cam Steele here on the logo. Goes to his left, Holland with it. Holland kicks it over to Flugner. Flugner back out here to Maher. Maher gonna reset it here for a brief second. He's trying to get the guys to go a certain direction again. Coach Salzman calling out the play. All right, here's Holland. Holland back to Stewart. Stewart, turn around, uses the glass, got fouled. He's going to go to the line. He got that soup in the sandwich, Gary Ball. Free throw, good. Curtis family watching tonight. Is their daughter cheering here on the sideline for Madison Central. 47-46 the score. Central on top by 1, and what a dunk. Once again there by Feldhouse. He came out of nowhere, and that dunk, spectacular. He's everything they said he is. 49-46 the score. We're going to have some highlight reels on this one. A timeout, Lexington Catholic. 49-46 the score. 49-46. And a timeout, Lexington Catholic. We're going to keep it right here. Again, we appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Exciting game here tonight in the 11th region. Both cheerleading teams doing their thing out here for these two clubs, and it's got that big-time atmosphere. Got fans standing along the rails. It's got that playoff vibe to it. It's an early indication of what we may see in that 11th region tournament. If both teams are able to get out of their districts, which I don't think they'll have any problem doing so. Team still in their timeouts right now. As Central back out on the floor. Lexington Catholic now coming out of their timeout onto the floor. Holland set the inbound here for Lexington Catholic. A close one, 49-46. Central on top by 3. They go inside. It was picked off again. Good play in there by Grayson Burton. Burton kicks it over to Feldhouse. Feldhouse going for the big 3 and buries it. He puts his hand up to his mouth and pulls off his pointing finger as he goes back down the floor. Love it. 52-46. 52-46 the score. Stewart goes crossover. Goes up with a double pump. Had it partially blocked. Thought he was fouled. No call from the official. Steele with the ball. Steele changing gears there. He kicks it back out to Burton. 3 rattles in. 2 big threes there for Central. And Catholic's got to call a timeout. Lexington Catholic calling a timeout as Central now up by 9. That escalated quickly. It all started with the big dunk. Feldhouse with that big dunk, and then back-to-back threes. And that's the 9 that they're up right now, because they were up by 1 when that dunk happened, and then that put them up by 3, and then those back-to-back threes. That's where we're at right now. 55-46 the score. Madison Central on top. Still plenty of time in this ball game. 5:47 on the clock. Can't give them too much of a lead if you're Lexington Catholic, though. They're too good of a team to come back on. Warren goes to Maherb, over to Holland. Holland's going to take the 3. Holland buries the 3. That was a big bucket there for Lexington Catholic, much needed. 55-49, Steele with the basketball as he kicks it over to Burton. Back over to Steele. They look inside, but it's taken away. Holland comes up with a steal. He was hiding in there in that passing lane. Here's Warren out top, looking over to Coach Salzman. Salzman trying to call something here. There's Maher. Maher looking for a break down here. Warren with the break, still all over him like butter on toast, though. Here's Warren. Now Maher. Maher goes in with the right hook, but a foul called on Lawson. Christian Lawson called for the foul. 55-49, 2 big free throws coming up here from Max Maher. Free throw on the way, free throw good. The student section over there for Lexington Catholic has got a large, very large Brandon Salzman head that they're passing back and forth through the student body. And that is great. Quite hilarious, actually. 55-51, a 4-point game. Catholic cut back into that lead. They need a big stop here. Central trying to add back to it. Let's see what happens. So Steele with the basketball. Catholic in that zone defense. Woodall going one-on-one there against Feldhouse. But they kick it around. Back over to Steele. Look at Burton, now over to Richardson. Back to Burton. Central not in any hurry. 4:18 on the clock left to go in this ball game. That ball punched loose. The zone defense working for Catholic right now as they've come up with 3 turnovers in a row. 55-51. Maher with the basketball. Will Willer back in the ball game for Lexington Catholic. This is Woodall, however. Woodall backing up his man. Woodall powers it in. 55-53. Hank Woodall with a power move. Here's Feldhouse. Feldhouse going one-on-one with Woodall. And some help from Holland underneath, but Holland catches the wrist and commits the foul on Feldhouse. They were hitting them high with Woodall, and then out of nowhere, low, came Holland. And Holland, as he was coming in quick, I'm talking about like a speeding train came in there, he committed the foul. 55-53. That free throw good. 56-53, a 3-point game between these two powerhouse basketball clubs. 56-53. It's not a club. I mean, you know, they're two powerhouse basketball schools. How about that? That one off the front of the rim, battle for the board. Somehow Lexington Catholic came out of there with it. Holland was on the floor as he came up with that one. Back the other way, and we're going to have a foul out front. How about Holland getting down on the floor with big Jake Feldhouse there? No fear. 3:33 on the clock. Catholic's ball. Warren going to inbound underneath the Lexington Catholic basket here as Warren has it out top, or excuse me, as Maher has it out top for Lexington Catholic. Now Warren. Here's Holland again. Seems like everything's got to work through Holland from this Lexington Catholic offense right now. Warren, he'll take a three. It's up. It's good. Big three. Ties it up. 56 all. 3:05 left to go here in this one. Feldhaus with it. Now Burton. Burton kicks it back to Feldhaus. Feldhaus going baseline. Woodall there in his grill. No foul on the ball. On the call there is Warren came out of there with the ball and throws it up. No good on the other end. They're going to argue of whose ball it is, but Lexington Catholic will have possession as the official on the baseline said Catholic basketball. And the timeout going to be called here by Madison Central. What a game. What a game here in Lexington. 56 all. And again, more shout outs. I'm trying to look and see who all is watching online, but it's kind of hard with the cell signal in here that we've got. There's a lot of people in here right now. But I promise you guys, we really appreciate Mike Davis watching tonight. Mike Davis, appreciate you. I'm sure the whole state of Kentucky's tuned into this one. This is one of those matchups that you, no matter what part of the state, if you love Kentucky basketball, Kentucky high school basketball, this is the top game tonight. 56-56. That's where we're at right now. 2:44 left to go. Warren out top here on the logo. Here's Holland. Holland getting the pick from Maher. Holland picked up his dribble, though. Here's Warren again. Warren going to his right. Has to kick it back to Holland. The defense is clamped down here by Madison Central. Warren trying to get by Steele. He got a little bit of room. Couldn't get it to fall. It was in, spit right back out. 56-56, 2:09 left to go here in this one. Burton kicks it over to Steele. Back over to Burton. Grayson Burton. Back over to Cam Steele. 56 all. Woodall got a piece of that ball right there. Big rebound by Holland. Holland got a big rebound there on the glass. Up ahead, here's Warren. Warren back to Maher. And a timeout, Lexington Catholic, with 1:39 left to go in the ball game. Lexington Catholic calling the timeout here. We're going to keep it right here. Again, we appreciate all of our partners here on the network. UK Healthcare, the official healthcare provider of Prep Spin. Could not do it without them. Appreciate you guys. We've got Daryl Weaver watching tonight. Glenna Seeger watching tonight. Travis Skaggs watching tonight. Mike Davis, I mentioned earlier. There's a whole bunch of folks tuning into this game tonight. And how about it live here on HD in Prep Spin? Live at HD in Prep Spin, thanks to Joe Allen, the camera guy, one of the best camera guys in the state. We're shooting from the corner tonight. We didn't do a multiple camera shoot, but I tell you won't find a better one camera production than you would tonight. We're saving it. We got our multiple camera production. If you guys ever watched the Sweet 16s from Rump Arena or the Mountain Classic, for example, that's our multiple camera. When the budget's a little bit better. All right, 56 all. That's where we're at. 1:35 left to go here in this one. Stewart with the basketball for Lexington Catholic. Woodall's calling for it. Woodall hands it over to Holland. Holland gives it back to Maher. Maher over to Warren. 1:17 on the clock. I wonder if Catholic's just going to try to dribble this one all the way down. Coach Feldhaus down in the catcher stance over there. Coach Salzman standing straight up. Nice pass here to Warren. Nice pass into Woodall for the bucket. Catholic with the lead, 58-56 with 55 seconds left to go. Steele with the basketball here for Central as he kicks it over to Richards. Back over to the left side. Three, no good. Holland's got the ball. That three taken, I believe, by Grayson Burton. Did not hit any of the rim. Catholic with the ball. Maher has it. Maher going to hand it off to Warren. Warren comes off the curl there, and a timeout or is a foul? Let's see. It's going to be a foul call. A foul called against Madison Central. 58-56, Lexington Catholic on top. They've got the lead. They've got the leather. They're going to inbound right in front of their bench here as Holland set to inbound. Holland looking. He's going to play it into Warren. Warren being picked up. No where to move really against Steele, but he does. He gets into the paint, kicks it back out to Holland. 17 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Can Catholic hold on, or will Central get the ball back? 11 seconds. And a timeout going to be called by Lexington Catholic with 9.6 seconds left to go. Coach Feldhouse over there. Coach Feldhouse was over there saying, we want the foul. Why didn't you call the foul? You called it all night. Why didn't you call the foul? You could just read his lips. 56-58. Catholic on top by 2. Let's just say that backwards. 58-56, Catholic on top by 2. How about that? As this went down to the wire. 9.6 seconds left to go in this ball game. What a game this has been. Lexington Catholic, Madison Central. Big crowd. All the city's big media here tonight. You could have rolled out the red carpet tonight for this one. They might have got mad if you rolled out the red carpet at Catholic here tonight because Madison Central colors happen to be red. But you could have rolled out the blue carpet, I guess, or a carpet, if you will. The black carpet. They got a black carpet down there on the floor. But nonetheless, this has been the game. Holland set to inbounds as he gets it in. Stewart going to be fouled immediately. 7.5 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Stewart going to go to the line for Lexington Catholic. Terry Trimble watching tonight. John McRae, Rebecca Baum watching tonight. Kevin Dennis watching tonight. Free throw good. Now the next one, the next free throw is the big one. That would put them up by 4. And unless Catholic does something crazy and fouls on a three-point shot that's made, then this game should be over. Timeout Central. But we'll see. Stranger things have happened, right? Full timeout here in Lexington. Catholic on top, 60-56. Get the sounds here in the arena as this game winds down. Catholic on top by 4 with 7.5 seconds left to go. It's like a party here tonight, hearing this one. It's a great high school basketball atmosphere. Turn the volume down here and listen to the student body as they get their chant on. Feldhouse has had a spectacular game for Madison Central tonight. He's got the ball. 5 seconds. They kick it up ahead. Burton will take the three. Burton's three, no good. Rebound, Maher. And that's going to do it. Lexington Catholic with the win here in Lexington. And the students come out and celebrate with the team as Lexington Catholic knocks off the number 1 team in the state of Kentucky. We got water bottles being thrown into the student body. Gatorades being tossed in there. A lot of bottles went flying a while ago. The Madison Central crowd threw a whole bunch of bottles out on the court. All plastic bottles, and at least most of them are most of the way empty. There is one full one out there, it looks like. That's a little dangerous. But nonetheless, this game is final 60-56. Lexington Catholic with the win. I got a feeling these two teams will meet again. Coach Salzman was in the middle of the Lexington Catholic kids there. And I guess he was thanking them tonight for being the 6th man, because they were big time to the environment here tonight. But again, these two teams will meet again, I'm sure, in that 11th region. They just got to punch their ticket. If they do, look out. Hey, it's been fun, you guys. It's been a lot of fun here tonight. Again, very, very blessed and grateful that you guys tuned in to perhaps spend a night to watch this one. I know a lot of eyes were on this game. Statewide, we've got analytics coming in from all across the state of Kentucky and even outside of the state. Of folks that have tuned in tonight, and you always love when that happens. So, again, thank you guys. Gary Ball will be back for the playoffs. Looking forward to having him back. And yep, so that's going to do it here tonight. I don't have any final stats for you guys. I apologize about that. But what I do have is an email that may have came through. Let's see if it did. Normally we get an email right after the game, and it has not came through yet. It's got the final stats of the game. If I get that, we'll tweet it out. We'll post it on the Twitter, or the X, if you will. I still call it Twitter. But we'll post that on our Instagram and our X account. Final stats tonight, they're just not in yet. So probably the signal here in the building because there are a lot of people in here. All right. So for Joe Allen, my great photographer, my videographer, not a photographer, he's a videographer. I bet you could do photos too, though. But great videographer here tonight. This is William Warfield, the King of Stream, saying until next time, which I believe will be Friday night as Lexington Catholic takes on Douglas right here in this very gym. So long, everybody. Thanks again.